And we are live. Hello, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, happy time zones, wherever you might be. I'm Emma. Welcome back to the House of Hubris here on twitch.tv/Saracent. And welcome back to, I will once again point at this screen as though it's written on it, Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. Before we get started, Charity's Lady in with the 34-month resub. That is a frankly ridiculous number of months. What are we all still doing here? I'm not telling you to not be here, because God knows I'm going to continue to be here, but how does time, y'all? But yeah, if you were here last time, we went down some companion quests after we got out of Bugland. How does time? Yep, no. That is today's mood. Thought for the day for you all. How does time? Yeah, so last time we did worked on our companion quests a bit. Went to Darren's birthday party, in which we looked into the past and found out that there's an alien/god/alien god using him as a window into the world. And if anybody finds out about this, it teleports their heads off, and that's what killed everybody at Heaven's Edge. And that's also why our bag keeps filling with severed heads. I mean, I've filled in a few of those gaps myself, but yeah, so that's interesting. And we probably did other things? I don't know. That's the one that stuck in my mind for being, frankly, wild. Let's just get back into it, shall we? We did, nope, can't think of anything else of note we did. We probably did something. Again, I'd remember if I took notes, and I'd take notes if I wanted to remember, I guess. Come on, Clyde, let's go. Okay, well, we can put Darren down. Actually, let's go and talk to Darren. I don't think we have since we did his quest. And we're just coming off a save anyway, so if I do say something that gets me teleported, it won't matter. Darren, where are you? There you are, you're glowing, which is helpful. Oh! Looking around the place, the Count seems quiet and dejected. Ah, Bigitha Lord's not here. Hello there. I'm feeling uncharacteristically pensive right now. Or rather, I'm finding it rather difficult to put my thoughts into words today. I'm trying to understand something. We've been travelling together for a while now. What's your opinion of me? Well, you're an arrogant, egotistical brat, and it doesn't seem like it's going to change anytime soon. I mean, he'll probably be into that. I sincerely believe you can change. You don't let anyone get close. There might be a good reason for that, but I am available. You're a useful tool for me. Anything besides that I don't care about. Or, I know what really happened at Heaven's Edge. This is going to get us killed, so let's press it. Darren's eyes widen and his mouth drops open, the words tumbling haphazardly from his lips. Are you talking about... No, that can't be. Are you talking about that time I gave the statue of my heroic great-grandmother a cream mustache? The air around you is thick with tension. A shiver travels down your spine. The world is letting you know this is a bad idea. No, I'm talking about the nameless entity you summoned that killed the demons and the paladins at the estate. No, please, I didn't tell anyone. I really didn't. Not Darren who answers you, but someone or something else. Feel a chill run down your spine. The world goes still and silent, as if an invisible monster has swallowed up all the noise of your surroundings. You lose your sense of hearing, your sense of smell, and then your sense of sight. Your vision goes dark, and you can no longer perceive the world around you. Okay, it's not insta-killed us. It teleports us into a fight with the other. And now it kills us. Okay, so I guess that must eventually be possible, or maybe it's not. Maybe it's just taking an in-engine way to tell you how bad an idea it is. Alright, so that never happened. Oh wait, did this autosave at the start of the fight? It sure did. Clyde survived. Bigitha took 320 damage. Let's just look at its stat sheet. Oh, it's level 40. That's exciting. It's undead. Immunity to yes. It knows all these things. Song of Discord, everyone attacks each other. Soul Reaver, just murder. Yeah, because that'll do 20d6 damage to us all. But it has a stat block, and that means it can be killed. Okay, but now we load the Prince of Persia voice, but that's not how that happened. Okay, now let's go and give an answer to Darren that won't get us killed. Do we call him a brat? I mean, he is an arrogant, egotistical brat, and he knows it. And I can't navigate at all. But then, what else is new? What's my opinion of him? Or do we kind of say that we've got his back? I don't think being all sincere with him is going to help. Yeah. You don't let anyone get close. There might be a good reason for that, but you can always count on me if you ever need any kind of support. Darren's eyes widen in shock, and he looks at you with bewilderment. Then he smiles. Have you any idea how terribly insipid you sound? Throw in some extra nonsense like, you can confide in me. I'll be adamant that you were raised by a couple of trite playwrights who put you to sleep by reading their boring scribblings on the workings of the heart. Fine. Do you know why I asked you that? Because the answer to the question, what do you think about me, usually reveals more about the one doing the answering than the one doing the asking. Well, yeah. Now that I've got you thinking, let's proceed to the usual small talk. Oh, we can ask if he wants to talk about his past. Darren's face grows grim. I don't like discussing such unpleasant things. You seem to be quite capable of having fun, so why are you... I don't even know what you're trying to achieve here. I suppose you can always ask, and I'll decide whether I want to or not. Want to answer or not. Do you miss the people who died? Darren is silent for a moment. His pupils seem to pulsate to the rhythm of his thoughts. Or emotions, perhaps? I regret leaving my mother alone. She deserved a better death than that. They confined her to a room so that she wouldn't infect those who still believed they could avoid the illness, and... No, I forgot that you didn't know. Alright, that's enough. He shakes his head. Let me be blunt, I don't care about my so-called kin at all. People die every day, and none of those people were my friends. They are dead, I am alive, and able to enjoy life to the fullest. Besides, there are many things far worse than death. True that. Were you ever close to your mother? Darren sighs. Perhaps. Maybe. My mother loved me, and I loved her, even though I was a thorn in her side. How can you truly be close to your parents when you're just an arrogant whelp? At least I was lucky enough to have a real mother instead of a countess mother. Aristocratic parents often see their children as valuable investments and vessels for all their ambitions. Well, thank you for your candor. Can't you come up with something more exciting to ask me about? For example, why I hate equestrian statues, and what befell the marble horse of my marble grandmother. No. Okay, I mean, he had a bunch of extra dialogue there. Will other people? Should I be talking to everyone just in case? Sociel, anything new? Sociel is painting a cleric and his young acolyte. He skillfully conveys the contrast between wise maturity and fervent youth, while also expressing the deep faith that unites the pair. Sociel notices you and lowers his breath. Commander? Okay, no. Yeah, so clearly not everybody has advanced. So whatever. I'm sure if anything comes up, it will make itself evident. Or maybe I'm wrong. Stop telling me how happy to serve you are. Okay, so we don't need to keep Darren around anymore. Especially if we've got Amber in the party. Camellia can stay in for the time being. Kenyo or Sealer? Let's go Sealer. This party already feels too squishy. Yeah, let's go with this party. Yes, because we want Brig, because he's probably the next thing on our list. Going to Current Glen. Let's look at our quests. So, storyteller stuff, he's not around yet. Call of Memory, go to Current Glen. More Than Nothing, solve the riddles of the Nameless Ruins, which... the Dragon's Fate, we did find something else that once belonged to Trandlev. We found a claw, right? That happened? I didn't imagine that. Also, what's this ring? Oh, yeah. Sealer wanted this ring, because it's a paladin thing. Congratulations, you are now even smightier. Yeah, piece of Trandlev's claw. So we've got that. I wonder if that's another thing that's... Talk to the storyteller. Secrets of Creation, go to the Heart of Mystery. Make it to Dresden, and wait for Kaelessa to do an thing. So the next thing on the list is Current Glen. That's exciting. And Dresden's just there. But let's go back to our army. Now, were we reinforcing this at all? Could we reinforce this at all? Because we bought some mercenaries for it. We could have technically afford some more. But they'd have to walk all the way from Canabras. Yeah, because we went into an absolutely brutal fight with these. Let's take out some of these smaller armies first, yeah? Oh yeah, you've got a new thing, Penetrating Strike. Let people ignore damage reduction. Do these guys have damage reduction? Yeah. That does not seem to have particularly helped. I mean, it would probably be more effective to just Scorching Ray people. What abilities do you have? Smite. And some heals. Well, let's get Smite running. Move over there. You move there. Well, way to have moved out of that preemptively. Nice shot. Excuse me, how do they do flashback damage? Oh, they've got protective slime. Great. Okay, so they're dead at least. And then we just take out these Dret. Do like I say, sure would be nice if these tanky shield bearers could actually actively draw aggro. Why can't you shoot at them? And those clerics in the way. Fine. Do we have to move you out of the cloud? I think we have to move them out of the cloud. Stinking cloud, poisoned and nauseated. Great. And now for a slugfest. Those rangers do some serious damage. You still can't attack because you're nauseated. Not totally sure why I'm having you advance, to be honest. You know what? I tire of this. Okay, thank you. Thanks, Baroness. 2,000 finance points. Plunder some treasures. That can afford us some recruits to make up for the fact that you keep killing all my people. There's another army here. Let's go and throw things at it. And not be afraid to Scorching Ray. Swarm of locusts. That's exciting. If such things are exciting. Speaking of not being afraid to Scorching Ray. Well, that worked. Well, this is going quite well, she said, tempting fate so hard. I'm all up in fate's DMs. And then you died. Baroness Gaunter just... yeah, making sure work of all of these fields. Why do we need an army? We should just have her casting Scorching Ray. These guys are stunned. So, whatever. Smite them first, why not? Just pick them off one by one, or two in that case. Come on. Nearly there. And then they hit back and do very little damage. And death. Hurrah. Five materials points. I don't know what those are for. They probably told me at some point. I didn't think that'd go in that direction. I didn't totally think that'd go all the way in that direction. Well, didn't mean to do this fight. Zombies, ghouls, and bugs. Sure, okay. Scorching Ray. I think ghouls are problematic because they've got, like, the plague. Well, now they're all dead, so... Baroness, Jesus. That's your new name now. Gaunter nothing. You're Baroness Jesus. And nobody messes with Baroness Jesus. There's a lot of bugs here. I'd love to be killing the bugs at a slightly higher rate. Are they evil? They do seem to be evil. I know I could look at their stat block and it'd tell me if they were evil, but hey. I'm just going to assume flies are evil, yeah? And you know what we do to evil things? We don't be afraid of Scorching Ray. Those zombies are getting very close now and beginning to concern me. We still have a lot of flyers to deal with. Yeah, these are just tough. Scorching Ray. Please don't kill my clerics. I mean, I could just heal the clerics, I guess. The clerics could heal themselves. And that doesn't take their action for the turn. That's exciting. Why would I not just be doing it all the time? It's probably got a cooldown. Yeah, I know we're just spamming them at this point, but Scorching Ray. These guys are sick. Oh, right, they've only got 3 lay on hands total per match, it looks like. Which is fair enough. That's how it works in the main game as well, I guess. Just die. Just die. Please just be dead. There, now you are dead. So there's that. Heal yourself again. These zombies are tough. Oh, they have low morale. That's not ideal. I think it might be time for the Baroness to come in hot again. The rest of the army is just a distraction, frankly. Baroness Gauntlet is here, and also some other people, I guess. Old Sakurian graveyard was ravaged by a group of flesh-eating ghouls. They mangled the corpses or turned them into walking dead, but the valuable items buried in the graves proved to be of no interest. A magician's ring. +5 on all used magic device skill checks, and makes them harder to defend against illusions. That's going to Nenio. Okay, that army's out of movement points. And we are on our way to Current Glen, I guess. We didn't bring Nenio with us, right? No. To Current Glen. Let's go and convince old Brig that a century has passed. And see if he wants to ungriffin himself. Ah yes, truly a bustling village, where not everybody is dead. Okay, he does ungriffin. At least there's that. But how? Who could have? Ulbrich gazes at the time-ravaged remnants in confusion. I visited here just a month ago. Everyone was alive, but now? Not a month, it's been a century, my dude. Not that 100 years nonsense again. I don't believe it. It's impossible. This is all fake. Illusion conjured up by Oglins to hide the real village away from prying eyes. Oh yeah, blame the Oglins. Ulbrich's eyes madly dash from one decrepit wreck to another. We must search everything. Find the people, learn where they're being kept, free them, and snap the horns off the puxies that did it. And now we griffin again. That's important. Nature law, that's a thing we can do. There is nothing but ruins, bones, and ash. It seems the settlement's entire population was wiped out. Welcome to CSI Current Glen. People are failing perception checks. I don't love that. Anybody else want to take a perception check and maybe succeed? No? So presumably there is something over here. Clyde, perception check failed. There we go. Thank you, Lan. Scroll of Sea Invisibility. Neat. Also, people aren't mounted up.
No one stands in
You
my
should all
way.
be mounted up.
I will help where I can.
Ideally, then, if either Clyde or Theomanda could ride Brig, and we can have a whole Musicians of Bremen situation going on. And mostly that would just be very funny for me. Let's keep searching these ruins up here. Where there is nothing. Except a bunch of people failing their perception checks. Lan, oh, even Lan failed his perception check. Aha! But Ulbrich got there. Presumably he knows what this place should look like. From Death Ward, Potion Mage Armor, and a whole 5 gold. Truly we are rich. Angelo, what shall we buy with our riches? Who's Angelo? I don't know. I just picked a name. Sometimes I just open my mouth. Cinematic camera. Ghost Wolf. See, War Chief. Someone still lives here after all. Must be a spirit. Doesn't look hostile. Is walking on this bad for us? It doesn't look it. This isn't what I expected to see here. Examine the tree. Failed. It's the corpse. Ew. Fine, Lan, can you take the corpse down? Yes. You take the corpse down effortlessly, or at least Lan does, because he has athletics. Thank you, War Chief. Bit of a load off my chest. It's good of you to keep untransforming just for these conversations. It would be more awkward otherwise. Okay, so we really want to get around the cliffs, so up there. Oh, more spirits. Hello. Purple energy is never evil in these games, right? Ghostly shapes flutter in the air. It appears that the spirits of dead Sarkorians are still lingering in this place. Camellia, don't, eat them or whatever you do. What do you want, lost souls? The ghosts just look at you blankly. Seems you might be getting an answer. Yeah, sorry. I'm sorry, we didn't put any skill points into Talk Ghost. What do you think, Ulbrich? Happy lives leave no spirits, that much we know. What exactly a spirit needs, though, is something even an experienced shaman can't always work out. And our best bet is that weirdo. Let's take a good look around this place. Maybe we'll find some kind of clue. We shouldn't stop here, this is ghost country. Fair enough, War Chief. Let's keep moving. Let's. Still not totally... These corpses look suspicious. Be careful with them, I have a feeling these aren't the kind that lie quiet. Well, yeah, because it says Skeletal Guardian was kind of my first clue. Thanks, HUD.
You've crossed the wrong
Save the
mongrel.
last one for me.
Oh, way to miss, Lan.
I'll cut you wide open.
We'll forget how ambush rounds work, is what we'll do. There's a Howling Spectre there.
You won't survive me.
Don't try and evade me with your invisibility. A Scorching Rage. Don't be afraid to Scorching Ray. That's why they don't call it Scorching Afraid. Old Brig. I feel like the Skeletal Sneak would be sneakier if it didn't have a big sign above its head saying Skeletal Sneak. Oh, it's a bard ghost. It plays ghost bagpipes.
Demand your blood.
Neat. Excuse me. You don't get to nat 20 Camellia. If anyone's going to do that, it should be me.
Endure this.
I forget that attacking with a bow while technically engaged causes attacks of opportunity. Why don't you use a healing hex on this guy? Ha ha ha! Be healed of being undead. Well, more dead now. No? Oh, yes, they are. I thought we were out of combat. We are not. There's still that guy. Ulbrig, make there less that guy. Thank you, Ulbrig. Magic leather armor, +1. Magic short sword, +1. Nothing particularly exciting. Non-magic stuff. The Bender Trash. Belful Guardian, nothing good. This barrel. Vendor Trash, and also an exotic weapon that nobody has the proficiency for. Exotic weapon proficiencies. When you're only getting, what, a feat every other level. It's like using one of them to be able to use a specific kind of weapon always seems like such a thing. Oh, we never looted that corpse that we took off the tree. Somebody come loot this corpse. Lan, you're speedy. Scroll of Enlarge, Potion of Haste. Rotten Shield, I'm good. I don't need that. I think that Rotten Shield is technically at this point just a plank. But I really don't need a plank. I've already got... Couldn't decide who I wanted to insult there. Oh, there's a trap. The traps are still active, so there's that. Melia.
I am helpful. Am I not?
Again, don't need to fish. What was in here? A strange charm. Cool, let's pick that up. Nothing bad ever happened from picking up an inscribed rock in a dead village, right? Thank you for the stretch and hydrate reminders. Oh, yeah, that was a series of noises that my joints made. No idea if they got through the filter. What's this on the table? All plate +2? Silo, what are you using? You are using half plate of vigor, which is also a +2. All plate +2. One more whole point of armor class, but a lower check penalty. That's weird. But +2 constitution. Yeah, full plate, that is actually less restrictive than half plate. Why is that? I don't know. And it'd let her use one more point of dexterity in defense, but at the cost of 2 whole points of constitution. Like, that's a lot. Ability bonuses are pretty much always going to be the best. People are failing perception checks. Lan, please come and pass the perception check.
I lead, you follow.
Everybody's failing it, even Lan. Okay, everybody failed that perception check. What does the signpost say? Well, Brig, stop rotating. The building is larger and more solidly built than the rest. It must be the house of an elder or chieftain, or somebody else who would hide things that we would need a perception check to see. This door out seems to not be working. This used to be a passage leading to another part of the village, but it was destroyed in a landslide. How do you know that? Like, destroyed in a landslide you can see, but used to be a thing to another part of the village. It was more esoteric.
Onwards.
I wish there was a way you could, like, tell people to search and keep making more perception checks just at the cost of time, like you can do with lockpicking. Okay, there doesn't seem to be anything else of import here apart from the cave. Yep, it's just the cave. Oh. I think it's because Old Brig's got dialogue again. My throat's having a moment. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Oh, that's thing back out. I thought that was like a...
I'm losing my
No,
temper.
I did not mean to click on Bigitha. There's a box here. There's a trap there. Ulbrig, stop. Turn around.
I hope you appreciate this.
I mean, the skeleton should really have been a clue to that. And here we have... nothing good. I guess those materials are technically valuable. Any of these skeletons feel like waking up and having an opinion? Because I'm happy to argue with it. It's just an info cursor on here. Oh. Restless spirit. Leave. This valley of sorrow and grief is no place for the living. It's Jacob Marley. The spirit's voice resonates with pain. You'd just be like, okay, but stuff first. No. Why are you telling me to leave? Leave. It hurts too much to sense life near me. I'll tell you nothing. Persuasion, Amber, calm him down. Yeah. The spirit lets out a desperate wail that turns into weeping. Do you enjoy tormenting me? Hear it then. My name is Laviel, and I am a druid. I brought my party here a long time ago. We were all young and full of life. We laughed. Oh, why did I ever bring them here? My vision showed me the way to this village. It smelled of death. It reeked of death, but I did not stop. I believed that we would cleanse this land and it would flourish once more. But the evil that lurked here was much more powerful. We were attacked in the night, forced to run for the cave, surrounded like lambs in a pen before the slaughter. And my spell brought the ceiling crashing down, and my friends were buried beneath the rubble. Now they are doomed to an eternity of stalking these grim walls. They fought the undead only to become undead themselves. Until they find rest, I can never earn forgiveness. Never, never. The spirit falls into unintelligible weeping and cursing. Relatable. I have to go. It's for the best. Or Brig, you weren't even in that conversation. You did not need to de-griffin on my account. So, what was that side quest that came up? Lay Laviel's companions to rest. Companions deserve to rest in peace. Somebody should end their suffering. Alright, where are they? There's nothing else I can interact with here. They must be back outside. And I assumed they were the corpses in here, but maybe there'll be more undead when I go out. Come on. Bring out your undead. Reference. No? Okay.
Head on!
So, what do you want me to do, Ghost? Is there another route down here, like past the tree? So looking at the map, there's space there. And we did see that spirit up there. I would assume there's a way up. Clicking up there is an auto-pathing to it. Boot that.
Yes.
Nothing new we can do with these corpses, it looks like. So, what do? Because were they the undead that were outside? Because we killed them already. Something could be done to lay Laviel's companions to rest. But where? Can I do anything with the
Onward.
corpses of the undead I brought up here? I mean, I can steal that. Ooh. Old Brig, you noticed a thing. Thank you. Is it this thing? No, we did that. Old Brig, what did you notice? Please share. That's just the thing saying something was destroyed in a landslide. Old Brig, what did you notice? Ah, this pot. With an amulet. Amulet of Agile Fists +1. We don't have any fist people. Yes, we have no fist people. As the song goes. Don't suppose we get to reroll on this perception check now that we've learnt more. Was there another exit from the cave? I have so many questions. Ulbrich, hurry up. I mean, I say I have so many questions. The main question is, how do task... Not task, what's the word? Quest. Oh, maybe there's more stuff, because it really looks on the map like there's more stuff. Yeah, there's a whole corner here. I should really rotate the camera more, because I regularly miss things that are really obvious as soon as you don't look at them from that angle.
Move out.
Reacts. Oh. Well, this has gone places. So. Ulbrig's voice is deceptively calm, and only the vein pulsing at his shaved temple betrays his true feelings. Wait, is that a thing? I need to invest in more hats. He slowly looks around the dungeon, breathes in the fetid air, runs a hand along the wall, and studies the grime clinging to his fingers. So... What's this? It's a shrine, Warchief. Not one you'll build to honor the gods. See this altar? I want no goat kids they butchered here. Ulbrig clenches and unclenches his fists, his fingers turning into sharp claws for a brief moment. Vile cultists of man-eating filth, right under our feet. I take it this was new to you? Of course not, how could I have? It's just a place for storing things. What happened here apart from all the murder? Slaughter. Oh, okay. First the ritual kind, followed by the regular sort. So it wasn't Oglins that put the village to the torch, it was people. They sold themselves out to the Oglins and raised arms against their own. So your peeps were worshipping demons? Ulbrig scowls, his gaze roaming between you, the bones scattered on the floor and the blood-streaked altar. In the end, he stubbornly shakes his head. No! I do not believe this. It cannot be. They were my kin. We drank from the same flagon. Surely I would have noticed if they were up to this foul business. If it wasn't them, what's your alternative? Must have been outsiders of some kind. Maybe they weren't even from Sycoris. The border's a stone's throw away from here. They came branching their cult, killed everyone and built this rotten thing in the cellar to shift the blame to our people. That makes sense. That's what happened. Well, just you wait, you blackguards. Ulbrich shakes his fist at the invisible strangers. So, were there demon worshippers in Sycoris? No question, no reason, just asking. Folks worshipped all kind of things. Ulbrich pensively tugs at a lock of red hair. We're not Endevians, we don't teach others which belief is right. Of course, most stuck to the gods and spirits of their homeland. If the otherworldly powers called and you answered, worship Pelura's frozen backside or a puxy on a flying broomstick if you like. Nobody will bat an eye unless you start pestering others with your faith. I mean, this looks fairly pestery. There was a big commotion in Sycoris, as I recall, when that troublemaker Aridon showed up. Back then, some god of crickets or grasshoppers had gained quite the following, can't remember which. Well, my thing says that's Descari, which I thought it might be. Those crackpots minded their own business until a bigwig from Absalom, a living god and all, proclaimed they were worshipping Oglins. drove them off, set fire to their shrines. I turned them out of the country, which was fine by me. We would have started hounding somebody else, mark my words. Yeah, Aradon was fighting Tascari the Locust Lord, like we are now. Did he? So Aradon was right after all? You don't say. We called him every name under the sun. Old Brig scratches the back of his head. But no, we must have taken against him for a reason. If that Lord of Weevils was so nasty, why didn't Aradon put an end to him along with his cult? So much for being a living god. He came in here, made a mess, didn't finish what he started, skipped back to Absalom in time for tea. That's no way to do a job now, is it? No, it's not. Okay, but can we stop denying the obvious yet? What makes you think anything is obvious? We're up to our necks in oglins, demons, fae, angels, and all kinds of things that go bump in the night. You know how fond they are of messing with mortals, don't you? No, you can't trust your eyes. You've got to follow your heart. My heart is telling me our people would never do something like this. Don't trust your eyes, just follow your heart is very... it feels topical. So what now? Not much to do, is there? The ones who did this to my kin are long gone. We won't be able to handle it alone. Obrig's fingers plunge into his beard, up to the elbow. That's that. It's serious business. We need help. Let's head on up to the Stone of Voices. In an hour, the whole of Sarkoris will know this slaughter. They won't be able to hide from an entire country. Come on. How have you not picked up on the fact that it has in fact been 100 years? Anyway, free axe. It's just a hand axe. I don't want your epoxy free axe. Is that... No, this is a separate area. Okay, well, let's loot all these corpses, which sounded better in my head. Oh, we're not looting the corpses. We're just looting things
Together we stand.
around the corpses. Also, all the things around the corpses are terrible.
Do not fear. Do not waver.
Okay, so stealing from them sets off some defenses, I guess. Camellia, what do you have that's ranged? Throw a hold person at them. I mean, do they count as people? They sure don't. They are neutral constructs. I don't think there's much we can do. I mean, we could throw more undead at the problem. That'd be funny. Get skeletoned. Get skeleton slightly faster, come on. I've got a stream to do, skeletons.
Surrender or else.
Divine Zap doing nothing, as is its way.
Make every strike count.
Yes, I know how damage reduction works. Don't show this tutorial anymore. I know. Nobody within charge range? No? Okay, just advance. And you dive bomb them. Yes, we're within a cave. What of it? Aha.
The light take you.
Cool. Sword down.
You are today's sacrifice.
Totally normal thing to say. Skeletons brought nat 20s with them. I approve. Amber, do nothing useful. Just as expected. Thank you, Amber. Lan,
You
murder.
crossed the wrong mongrel.
Thank you, Lan. Unholy longsword +1. And can I pick up the bow? No, there's just this rusty flail here. No, the bow. There we go. Corrosive longbow +1. And now I can steal. That's still bad. Still bad. Also bad. All my skeletons have gone away. So there were a couple of good things, and the enchanted weapons themselves were the real prize here. If you will, the real loot was the enemies we made along the way.
Over there.
Oh, and a perception check. Death ward, silver powder, a ring. Neat. Now, Thela, would you do better with... Currently you're on a mithril heavy shield +2. You can't use tower shields. Are they their own... I guess they're their own, proficiency. Interesting. And they just make you much worse at attacking because they are the pure defense option. That's fair, I suppose. Leather armor +1. Does anybody want to use this that can use it and isn't already using much better things? That's a resounding no. Excellent. What was the other things we just picked up? Oh yeah, we had that unholy longsword. Imbued with unholy power. Makes it evil. I mean, I don't think we want to give Seela an unholy weapon. That seems mean. We're already turning her into a Hell Knight. And what was the bow? Lan, you're our bows guy. Slightly lower damage floor, higher damage ceiling. It's a +1 instead of a +3. It doesn't give me the bleed, but it does have corrosive, an extra d6 acid damage on a successful hit. So really, you're just looking at the raw damage there. Is that better? That might be better. It's also got better range. Let's say it's better. Oh, that's ugly. Why is it just... Oh, because I suppose it's acid element. Cool. Love it if you could turn that particle effect down. Or off entirely. Right, there's more to this cave. That's another exit. Is that all there is here? Anything you'd like to throw as a perception check on? No, it's just the other exit. Hello, Earthly Totem Guardian. So many Totem Guardians, and a Cursed Totem. And a Corrupted Totem that we can interact with. Ah, we need an item to use on that. Interesting. I think I just heard the Ghost Wolf again, but I think it disappeared. Tell you what. We will investigate these totems and try not to trigger a fight. I feel like this is one of these things where it's do anything wrong and the Guardians will attack you. Do everything right and you'll be fine. Yeah. But... yeah, we'll try to not trigger a fight. We'll see. Yeah. But in the meantime, I need to take a short break. You know, water, moving, adverts, all those things. So hey, you all should do the self-care things too. Get up, move around, have a drink, have a snack, take your meds if you need to. This is a reminder. And, you know, just go and say hi to somebody. And be nice, I guess, is my point. and I will be back in a few minutes when we will continue this. Alright, I love you all. See you in a few. And we're back. Sorry about the somewhat extended wait there. Tell you what, I'm just going to click that button and cut the audio out, because I could have done this during the break, but hey. There, give us a bit more time before Twitch starts hassling me again. Hello, spirits. Oh, the totems are making the spirits evil. Got it. Well, if you could extra attack and just shoot the rock a lot.
You won't survive me.
You missed the rock. Okay, it's got some hefty damage reduction. Immunity to most things. What's this do? It doesn't say it has damage reduction. Hardness 10. Everything is reduced by 10, and damage from ranged attacks is halved even before that. Great. So, how do we kill the rock? I mean, Apollo 440 would have us believe that you cannot, in fact, stop the rock. Oh, Brig, you do more than 10 damage in melee attacks. You're just death from above it. There, see? You did damage.
Into the fray.
If you can just get on this corrupted Totem Guardian, which, is that an effect on it that's causing it to... Yeah, it's the rage, I assume, is making it evil. Camellia, this should by rights be your thing. And yet. Clyde, can you charge the rock? No. What do you mean, no path to the rock?
Run them through.
Oh, there's a trap. That's exciting. How did old Brig avoid the trap? Good job, old Brig. So Camellia will need to sort that out. Is it time for me to just do some spells and things? Now, yeah, it's got selective, so I can choose to not affect people with it. Let's see. So if I go there, it will do not get through its damage reduction, but it also didn't hurt Ulbrig. Okay. So it looks like it will automatically select the things to not hurt. Cool. Can I send this thing to sleep? No, it is immune to sleep. Cool. Land, shoot this Totem Guardian a lot. Again, you're missing the rocks. The Cursed Totem has turned an elemental hostile. Thanks for putting that in big letters.
The inheritor. Guide my blade.
Okay, Camellia, you need to get and disable this trap. Fast as you can, please.
Out of my way.
Clyde, you do some large hits. If we could get you to this rock, it would help a lot. Tell you what, can you heal Lan some? Because I've noticed he's a little low. Just top him off.
Make every strike count.
Cool. And then miss the actual rock. Very cool. Thanks, Lan. Would have been nice if Ulbrig could have killed it before it turned another elemental hostile. But it didn't. That looks probably bad. You can deal with it.
Take you.
I am helpful, am I not?
Trap disarmed. Go and hit this rock. Thanks, Clyde. But these stay hostile. Boo.
I'll hit you!
Will you, though? Oh, you did. Technically.
You crossed the wrong mark.
I'm amazed Whirlwind doesn't make it incredibly hard to hit with arrows. That does surprise me.
No glory without risk.
I'll cut you wide open.
Let's hear you cry.
Try Scorching Ray. Thank you. Combat is finished. You'll have to see it. Oh, there's a locked jar, I guess,
Am I not?
with an emerald in it. Nature law says...
I just can't.
failed. There must have been a lot of good fish here for the people who have built a fishing hut. Way to suck at the thing that you're meant to be all about. Knowing stuff. Was that a ghost? I think that was a ghost. Now, game. I know I've said you were trying to gaslight me before. But that is not glasses. As a lifelong glasses wearer, I know the difference between glasses and a mask. Like, yes, this is the golden chain. This isn't glasses. It's Mask of the Rapid Bites, of course. What? Pardon me? What is the Mask of Bites? Mask of the Rapid Bites. Whenever the wearer of this mask hits an enemy with a bite attack for the first time in a round, they immediately get another one with full attack bonus. Oh, Brig. You would have to untransform for me to put this on you. Be less Griffin. There. Why is it not a toggle ability on the one ability that wild shapes you in and out? That doesn't make a huge amount of sense. Where's it gone? It was right at the bottom for some reason. Mask. Well, that's certainly a look that I won't be able to see because you will be a griffin. Giving him Master Shapeshifter, just like, say goodbye to a human or Brig forever.
Head on.
Looks like the spirit is leading us to the Stone of Voices. Good sign. Wait, people were failing perception checks over there. Where was the perception check happening? If I just grab Lan and have him run over there.
Battles await.
Nope, no. Not
Go
select.
A lizard and a human enter a tavern. What'll it be, Lan? The bartender asks. I'm curious.
I have no clue. Well, if it happens, it happens. Ah, here is the stone. Let us poke it.
Here it is, look! The Stone of Voices!
That's what it sounds
There's
like.
a mark on it. Now I'll find out what's going on here. I'll call the tribes from all over Sarkoris. They'll see the spirits, and together we'll work out what kind of scoundrel is behind all this. We'll find them, catch them, and rip their head off.
Okay, so he sounds like buff Jim Broadbent is what you're telling me. Let's see if I can fix that voice print. Okay, but Brig, everyone is dead, Dave.
Enough of your lies! A whole country perished just like that? Not possible.
Very possible. Anyway, what's up with the stone?
I already told you, it's a stone of voices. What's unclear about that? Or aren't your ears working? A magic stone. Stones like these can be found all over the country. Druids and other folks who communicate with spirits use these stones to send messages to each other. If there's anyone left alive in all Sarkoris, I'll get an answer through this.
Now, you'd think I'd know this being a druid myself, but honestly I focus less on spirit, more on big. So what was with that wolf?
A spirit, most likely, or else someone sent us a vision. I don't know what it means, but it's a good sign. Someone wanted to talk to us, so they called us to the stone. Looks like not everyone in Sarkoris perished after all.
I mean... Well, anyway, do your thing, I guess.
I like to see somebody try.
Smiling triumphantly, Brig walks up to the stone and presses his hand against it. As pictured here. And nothing happens.
Hold on. Something's not quite right here. Now, let's see.
Frowning, Brig traces his fingers over the runes, but all he manages to elicit is a weak, barely visible shimmer deep in the grooves of the stone's carvings. A minute passes in tense silence. Then another. Finally, Brig removes his hand from the stone. I'm sorry. I don't feel like being like, well, I told you so is productive here. But genuinely, I am sorry.
For all the good that'll do me.
Yeah.
They're gone. They're all gone. In all of Sarkoris, there's not a single living voice. How can this be?
Brig slowly shakes his head, struggling to believe his own words.
My country is gone. My clan is dead. My god does not speak to me. My time has been and gone 100 years past. Who am I now? Who in the world has need of me now?
Digging his fingers into his mane of red hair, Brig stares unseeing at the lowering sky. Weapons at the ready! Some foul beast is flying this way. A baleful greater apocalypse lotus. Lotus? Locust. That's a collection of words. What are filthy crusaders seeking here? Have you led these people here to feed them to me? Commendable. Are you the vermin that destroyed the village? Now you're going to pay for everything you've done. Let's find a way to do that voice that doesn't hurt. And here's the little man with the red hair. My master warned me you were dangerous. But to me, you're just a light snack. Master who? So many unnecessary questions. What for? You're never going to need that knowledge. Who are you? I am your doom. I am the one who'll feast on your remains. Okay, but why are you here? My master has sent me to block your path. Your path to a place that's off limits to the curious. Well, that was unhelpful. Die. How brave. I enjoy killing brave prey. Brave, if you will. Very chatty minion, right? Oh, and we have Spirit Wolf. Is that half-dead pile of fur still baring her teeth? Fine. She won't be able to save you forever. Teleports away, brings us all some Vermlex. Cool. And gives us plenty of time to plan our attack. Why can't we interact with anything? Hello? Have I broken the game? It's possible I've broken the game. I think the game is trying to do something. What if I turn off turn-based? And then unpause. Okay. Put turn-based back on. Right. If you can Burning Arc. Oh, Incubi. Nice. Actually doing some decent damage. Good job, Amber. Oh god, there's a succubus. Haha! Camellia is immune to your blandishments. Camellia, turn your sword on. And go stabby. And all Brig, jump on this succubus. Wait, no, not like that.
Run them through.
Clyde, you so beefy these days.
You won't survive me.
Lan, sort your life out. With the best will in the world. Abandon flesh. That's still such a pair of words. Hey, you can't just go giving people negative levels. Yes, I know what negative levels are. Hope somebody knows restoration.
You are today's sacrifice.
Negative levels nothing, I'll still attack you a lot. And yeah, there was a fourth attack in there thanks to his new mask. Oh wait, no, glasses.
Endure this.
Wow. We're just throwing... Jesus! Just throwing everything at us now. How's everybody health-wise? They're still looking fine. The Amanda's worst off, which is kind of funny, but also makes sense. Burning Arc is a good spell. Yep, that'll do. That'll do. Yes, keep trying to hit me with my AC of 20. Oh no, there's another succubus. Wait, there's two more succubi. There's a lascivious succubus. Oh no, Lan has been dominated. And Theomanda has taken some serious damage. Do I have... yeah, she knows restoration. Okay, lesser restoration doesn't do negative levels. What if I just put Lan to sleep? Or what if I just put one of those Vermlegs to sleep? Sure. Die. 60? Okay, that's a large number. Oh, and it was before Bigitha even got her attack in, so she gets to do it again. Neat. Lan, please stop. How long does the dominate last? 48 seconds. That's 8 rounds. That's quite a lot. Charge that succubus. Ember, do you know restoration of a more serious kind? No, because I've been respecking you into damage, haven't I? That's a choice that I made. But what if I make Lan shrink? Now he will be less of an issue. Stop casting Mass Inflict! It's bad for my horse! Should I be remembering to heal the horse? Yes. Oh, if will Dispel end the Dominate? Only one way to find out. Yay! Kind of didn't expect that to work for some reason. Okay, Brig killed that succubus. Now go and kill another succubus. Nice.
Run them through.
Nice. Amusing.
Make every strike count.
Okay, Lan is still small, so less useful. But yeah, channel. Oh no, you've not got selective channel. Why don't you have selective channel? Because I didn't give you that. That's entirely on me.
Into the fray.
Nice. Oh wait, Theomanda is very nearly dead. Very nearly dead. I don't really have ranged healing here. I may have played this badly.
You won't stop us.
Yeah, 2 whole damage. And then you cast Mass Inflict. Theomanda dies. Theomanda is on -13, but still kicking. What mythic ability did I give him? Ah, Die Hard. Yes, he gets around before he actually goes down. I did turn that on. That was totally intentional.
Go for their hearts. Out of my way. Die.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
They should pitch people's voice up when they've got reduced person cast on them, solely because that would be very funny. Okay, heal your horse. Okay, he's still below 3. That's not ideal. Are you close enough that you can move and heal him? Yes, you are. See? Theomanda's fine. Never a problem. This lascivious succubus is on 1 health. Boo to that. There we go. Good crit, thank you. Very nice. Well, that was a fight that happened to us all. Brig has negative levels. As does Theomanda. Don't love that. Did they drop anything good? Doesn't look like it. And the succubuses didn't drop anything at all. Nothing at all. Can I poke the stone again? The stone is silent.
You follow.
Amber, start throwing out some heals, please. Who else has substantial heals?
Rely on me.
I'll see if I can do more hand laying. Just touch the horse you are riding. And don't think too hard about that sentence. And physician,
This war
heal
is
thyself. Cool. That'll do. That'll do. That was probably the hard fight, right? There's probably not going to be another hard fight against, say, an Apocalypse Locust. Fell the tree. Disease has sapped the tree of its strength. Felling it would be easy. If it were me, I would simply fell the tree. Cool. And we did. Use the trunk to cross the gap. If it were me, we did. I like how old Brig succeeded that athletics check. Yeah, is it because he can fly? So now what? So that gives us a backtrack without having to go through the cave, but did we miss something while we were up there? What happened with the locust? Okay, chat to Ulbrich. Rest the spirit. Lay Alveol's companions to rest. But how? We killed a bunch of undead. We did do that. My pets aren't on. That's why we've been losing things. Oh, wait, is this a different... This is a different cave. There's multiple caves. This is a different cave. Thank God. Thought I was going to open that and it'd be like, no, this is just a different entrance to the same cave.
None shall escape.
Here's more undead. Let's do some shadow boxing, shall we?
Surrender or else.
Or else I'll do 2 damage to you. Now, that was just a warning shot. It's fine.
Guide my blade.
2 nat 1s in a row. You'd love to see it. Disclaimer, I do not love to see it.
You won't survive me.
Meanwhile, Lan... wrecking shop once more. Ulbrig. Die. No, wait. Didn't think that through. Ulbrig, don't die. Ulbrig, make them die. Oh, and there's a... stuff that Ulbrig has taken ability damage, so lesser restoration will help now.
Let's hear you cry.
Okay, right. I was just like, how is it still on so many health? No, that was a different one. Not all shadows are the same. You crypto racist. Love taking 0 ability damage. Truly the best kind of ability damage.
Too late for apologies.
It's too late.
Light. Take you.
Get murked. Ulbrig's strength is being drained. Oh no, it's down to 19. Terrible shame. Lan, fire support, please.
Endure this.
Okay, I guess technically that kind of worked. Okay, cool. Guess they're laid to rest. We've solved the problem. And here's a reach meta magic rod. Ooh. If I give that to Ember, I can have ranged heals. I love ranged heals. I thought that was going to be like the wand that was making them undead or whatever again. Just, no, that was just a wand. It just happened to have a weird black aura, but was entirely unrelated. Get across this gap. Yeah. Walk directly into a trap. Love having a trap with no warning and no way of avoiding it. I mean, I guess that's why they call it a trap. Elton John's less successful follow-up. Oh wait, you've still got a bunch of ability damage. Camellia, throw some restoration his way, would you? Camellia? Thank you, got there eventually. Okay, well, it took away his fatigue and 2 of the strength damage, so there's that, I guess. I should really start remembering to take either Social or Darren, because they have restoration stuff. And that's becoming increasingly important. Oh, I think that... I was just like, what's that noise? I think that was those Earth Elementals spawning in and then immediately dying. Twitch, what do you mean session has been live for 1 minute? Did we go down? Chat, did we go down? I'm clicking snooze. Twitch backend is having a whole moment. Chat, please tell me if you can hear this. I get the feeling editing this VOD is going to be interesting. Oh yes, and then we have this chamber where we robbed a grave and paid for it, but then robbed the defences, and it was great. And now we shoot people with them. Oh yeah, I wanted to see if Sealer wanted that Falcon. Falcon. That does way more damage. And, like, it doesn't make it go bang when she crits, but on the other hand, it does way more damage. Oh, but wait, did that say two-handed? Is a Falcon two-handed? Really? Well, that goes against most fantasy games, but what do I know? Anyway, Alaviel. I go. Relief can be heard in the spirit's voice. Could it be that my work here is done? Thank you. I do so long to rest. Scroll of Acid Pit? Like the sound of that? Anyway, let's leave. This place sucks. And I think we need to go back to camp and rest up, because we are all having a time. So, yeah, I guess that Apocalypse Locust. I keep saying Lotus for some reason. Locust got away. Yeah, I really hope I didn't, like, lose a bunch of footage or something. I was not keeping too close an eye on my bitrate, and clearly I'm paying for it. Any good loot I missed? I don't think so. Bye. And most importantly, we need to go back to camp so that Woljif can find out if he can learn Acid Pit. No, I don't want to begin resting. I just want to get back to camp. See, it's all good. Yeah, it looks like we probably went down, so Twitch is going to want me to do an extra advert break, which is annoying. Oh, hello. Commander, ever since you came back to camp, Brig hasn't been himself. No wonder, after what you found in that village. I think you better check on him. Yeah, what's up with him? Sits by the fire, drinking and singing sad songs. Doesn't let anybody get close, and he lashes out at anybody who tries to talk to him. Be sure to listen to you as War Chief. I hope. Tell you what, we'll go and be a responsible War Chief in a few minutes, because like I say, because it seems like Twitch went down and back up, it wants me to do more ads, and that's annoying, but it is what it is. So I will be back in a few minutes. Go and do the self-care things, have a drink, have a snack, get up, move around, give somebody a hug, but make sure they're cool with it first, and let the ads run. I'll be back with you in a few minutes when hopefully things will continue to work. And I'm back, presuming I'm actually live. Twitch was ambivalent about this fact. Yeah, sorry about the sudden resurgence of connection problems. Project Get Decent Ethernet to this room has moved up the job list, let me say. Chat, please tell me I'm here. I mean, Twitch backend thinks I'm here. Twitch front end on my phone was unsure, but I'm going to assume I exist. Because ultimately, must we not all? Yeah, cool. Thanks, I'll go talk to Brig. If there's anybody who can help him right now, it's you. War Chief! Ulbrich's eyes are red with tears. He's clutching a giant flask filled with beer. Come, sit with me. We'll drink to the memory of my kin, give him a proper send-off. Alright. Drink to the fallen. This is how we bond. Ulbrich hands you the flask. The beer smells sweet and pleasant. As black smoke rolled o'er the fields, and the white crane flew o'er the weald. Having finished another verse of his endless and dismal song, Ulbrich takes a swig from the flask. Then there was Igby, Ilara's boy, a tiny lad, only 9 he was. Such a curious boy. He spent his time climbing trees and scouring ditches looking for nests or funny-looking pebbles. I gave him a little axe with a carved handle. Now that handle is just lying there on the cave floor. I've seen many things in my time, War Chief. I've gone to war. I've led my clan through a plague, through bitter, hungry winters. I've buried fellow warriors, friends, loved ones. In those days, after the worst winters, there was always spring. And after days of mourning, there were newborn babes to name. That's how it always was. And now, this is it. The end. Well, I mean, it's not. That's just kind of not true, Ulbrig. Look, there are still people here. You're talking to one. The end. Ulbrig shakes his head. No kin, no clan, no land. My God is silent. Even my time. Even that has passed. What are our options? More drink? You know some of those people you're mourning were cultists. That doesn't seem helpful. Big boys don't cry? No. Pull it together, it's not you we're mourning. I kind of like. I can't even begin to imagine what you're going through, but I want you to know you're not alone. Or bye. Now let's be supportive. But that's what it feels like. Like I'm all alone. Ulbrich stares at you, his eyes red from crying. Tell me, War Chief, who am I now? Who needs me in this world of yours? Again, we have the option to be like, yeah, good point, nobody, bye. Now, normally I'm all about do the flirt options, flirt with everybody and see what happens. I'm not convinced this is an appropriate time. Maybe it is. And you know what Ulbrig is? And this is an important thing. Big. I mean, she can be forgiven. What if there's someone very close by who really needs you? Ulbrich freezes. Closing his eyes, he presses his cheek against your hand. Bushy beard tickles. For a moment you think he's going to bring his lips to your fingers. Instead, he opens his eyes and pulls away from you. No, Warchief. Don't. Don't give me hope for something that's not meant to be. He peers into your eyes. I've never met anyone like you. In another time, in another place, we could... These are just dreams. It's here and now, so don't waste your heart on me. Ulbrich stands up. Thank you for taking the time to sit with me and drink to their memory. And for this, he touches his cheek. Thank you for that, too. I wish there was a way. You should find someone from your own time. But who else is as big? You can turn into a griffin. I mean, come on. Okay, let's go to bed, in the words of the Cure. I know I keep making that reference. Nevia, you alright? Nothing else to say? Cool, bye. To bed. Nenio, you should be making a scroll of... No, I said Nenio. I clearly clicked on the fox. Darren, you can assist. Begin. I never felt any love for Canabras, and I feel no ounce of regret for it now. A much grander future lies ahead. Very normal thing to say. Sure, a grand future and a unique opportunity to get a spear through the eye on the battlefield, free of charge. Cool. Everything worked, we made Pilaf. But most importantly, have everybody's negative levels gone? Oh, right, that's just a permanent. Oh, right, I thought it'd be usable to be like, make the next thing reach. No, it's just... gives you a permanent effect where the first 3 spells you cast have reach, I guess. Yeah, cool, everybody's negative levels and ability damage has gone away. Love that for us. We just had a conversation with Ulbrig. Do you want us to have another conversation with Ulbrig? Yeah. Fine, I guess we'll go and find Ulbrig. And be like, hey, about last night, that was awkward. He's over this way. There's something in this box, but nothing good. Hi, Ulbrig. How? Ulbrig looks lost as he stares at his hands, retracting and retracting his sharp claws. Everyone dead. There's no one left. No one. I just can't wrap my head around it. Again, being like, well, I did tell you so. Nah, not constructive. I am so sorry. Ulbrig nods wordlessly and lets out a long sigh. Well, tears won't win us this war. How can I help, Warchief? Bye. I was just coming to check up on you, but apparently you get over it quickly. Okay, so currently I have nothing to do but push on to Dresden and see whether some other things happen in the background.
Move out.
Neat. I'm going to check the medic tent and see if Fawn has anything more to say, if Kalas has done anything, or if that's just waiting on us advancing the story, which we'll do eventually.
Head on.
That's how we meet our problems. Nope. Bye. I may as well just do a quick check with all my companions, see if they have any new things to say, shouldn't I? Darren? Nope. Lucio? Nope. Whip jib. Nope. Oh yeah, I forgot he ran a shop. Well, okay, since you're here, I guess. Have all my crap. Yeah, short sword +1, that's not interesting. I'm just waiting until I have a proper two-handed fighter, and then I can start finally feeling ready to sell things. And also some people with exotic proficiencies. Oh yeah, Nenio wants that ring. We still don't have any punchy people. Oh, although unarmed attacks and natural weapons, that could count for my animals, so I should check that. I should also check if people can copy these scrolls. Have some books. Who wants books, really? Don't know what this strange charm is. Maybe I was meant to do something with it. We did that. That was the one that took us to whatever his name was, the kobold. Some of these are probably fine to sell. I just don't know. Anything good on offer? No, this is mostly stuff I sold to you. Well, anyway, 17,000 gold, please. Yeah, so Nanio, you wanted this ring. So Swarmbane class is weapons, unarmed attacks, and natural attacks. Okay, so maybe Lan? Let him shoot flies? You're not wearing a necklace. Congratulations, you can shoot bugs out of the air. Brig is wearing a Swarmbane clasp. I could give Theomander the necklace. Let him bite and hoof better. Does Clyde have a necklace on? Yes. Natural armor. Why have I given that to Clyde? He has so much AC already. Yeah, he's already 36 AC. No, just make your attacks beefier. And give that to one of my squishy people who needs an amulet, like Nenio. Or, Wibjib. Oh, that is already natural armor +1. Or, no, Camelia's using her totally normal amulet. You've got the one for hexes. Nenio, you're up. Or Darren. No, Darren's got a thing. Nenio. Cool. Ah, and you can learn how to acid pit. That sounds baller. And how to see invisibility. That sounds very useful indeed. And Wibjib. Can learn Phantasmal Killer. Love having brain murder. Disclaimer, in this game. Are you just not proficient with any armor at all? No, it does not look like you are. Oh yeah, why didn't I sell the Samuels of Agile Fists? Oh, Jeff. There, that's 4,000 gold I wanted. Wilson, do you have anything good to spend this enormous amount of gold I have on? No, your stock does not seem to change. Lots of gloves and jewelry. It's just, no. Nothing exciting. Like Dragon's Fang would be neat for Sealer, but I can't afford that quite yet. What does the Rock of Nature do? Ah, just better AC against natural weapons, which, like, Races of Rough Landing? Oh, yeah. Makes you better against flyers. I should grab some more lockpicks, just in case. Because they're just good to have around. Okay. We're right. We were checking out our peoples. Amelia? Bye. Like, we probably don't have anything new with anyone, but... Lan? Oh yeah, we haven't asked him about superpowers. It's hard not to notice when the demons start running away from you like a flock of frightened bats. Powers granted by Iomedae to defeat demons. Lan raises his hand above his head and pensively scratches behind his single horn. Since I was a kid, I've taken whatever I've been given and used it as best I can. Anything goes when you're trying to survive. It doesn't matter where your blessings come from. We can think about that when we're old. If we live that long. But you know, this time even I'm not so sure. A divine power that just appears out of nowhere. Sooner or later we'll have to pay for it. I'd like to know what the price will be. That's valid. Bye. Sealer, we didn't talk to you. Ah, yes, we didn't talk to her since the fate of the League of the Cart, debacle. That affected you greatly. So you could say, I did what I thought was right. I tried to help a good person with their troubles, and what came of it? I'm sorry, but I won't find peace until I track down Curl and Janna. What were they thinking? Is there any way to get through to them, or should I just admit I was terribly wrong? There's another thing that's worrying me. The way people react to your power, and mine. They think that if we've been chosen by Iomedae, they need to pray at our feet. I'm not comfortable with the younger warriors hanging on my every word. Seela smiles sourly. I feel alone. Nobody else is going to sit with me and celebrate saving a beer cart. I'd like to regain, if not the friendship, at least the trust of the other knights. Especially those I respect and consider my friends, like Ilan. Okay, bye. Who haven't we talked to? Nanio. Although, I mean, we have her quest running. It's just like, you'll find these answers somewhere, I guess. Yeah, we haven't asked a few of these things. So, you're Kuznai. Nenio tosses you a skeptical look. Stating the obvious does you no credit. How does it feel to suddenly remember what species you are? It is slightly unusual, no more than that. Knowing this fact will not help me write the encyclopedia, therefore it is useless, therefore I was right to forget it. I mean, not necessarily true. And to forestall your next question, no. For now, I'm not planning to forget that I'm a kitsune. My abilities can help you, my loyal follower, in your fight against... Whom are we fighting against? Right, the demons. Nanio gives you a magnanimous look. See how much I appreciate your assistance, girl? You're not going to know the answer to any of these things, are you? Where are you from? That information is irrelevant. I've decided to forget it. How did you become a scientist? Also irrelevant. What's the encyclopedia? The Encyclopedia Galerianica will be published in 100 volumes, 1,000 pages each, plus the author's addenda, appendices added by future co-authors, and critical commentaries. Addenda indexation is still in question. Nenio looks slightly embarrassed. I just like the number 100, but I'm not sure that I'll be able to keep within the established word limit. It will be a magisterial piece of scholarship that will become part of the magistracy curriculum of every educational institution worth mentioning. In it, I intend to describe every object, item, event, fact, and personality that is present on, or at least somehow related to, Galerion. My calculations show that I have completed no more than 1% of this monumental book. Do you remember anything about your life? All of it is irrelevant on the grand scale of world history. I have no reason to remember such things. I kind of admire that. Nenio stays silent and gives you a puzzled look. What? What were we talking about? Bye. Oh, but you do remember your name, right? Only so I know what to put for the author's name in my encyclopedia. I mean, that's one way of looking at it, I guess. So, the bit where we got in touch with a mysterious, nameless, extraplanar entity and you were like, cool, yeah, I want to meet them. I am sure. I'm convinced. Think about all the knowledge hidden there in the emptiness. It seems to me that this event is certain to be my triumph, the experiment of the century, no, of the millennium. She looks away. Or maybe it will become my downfall, a complete fiasco. Here's the deal. If the mysterious entity decides to gobble me up, run as fast as you can while it's distracted. Tell all of Galerion about the heroic death of its greatest daughter. Tell them she perished, but that she never strayed from the thorny road to knowledge. Nenio sniffs and wipes a tear from her eye. Okay, bye. And Amber, we haven't talked to you. Let's go and talk to you. Hi, Amber. Do the soldiers still rely on you for help? Even more than before. They kept come to me, ask me questions, wanting advice. I don't think I ever say anything clever, but sometimes it helps them. That's what matters, right? Your words helped me back then, too. I'm still scared that I'm going to say something wrong, but if you believe in me, then that means I'm doing the right thing, right? And I believe in our fighters, so they have to win. As I said last night, don't mistake my confidence for correctness. I am often very confidently wrong. Just because I believe in something doesn't make it true. And this goes for you as well. Okay, so we want to take Social this time. Let's pull Wibjib back in. Lose Brig because he's busy having a moment. Take Social. Lose Amber, take Nenio. Cool. Let's go with that. I love that. Thanks to her unique methods, Nenio is able to just forget things, and it's like, are those methods just how her brain works, or do they just involve drugs? Should I buy more clerics? Sure, why not? Of course, that does mean they now have to get all the way there. Army 1 will begin to move back that direction. Wow. We have pushed forward a good way. Alright, what can we still do today? Can we get to the inconspicuous cat? Oh no, we've been there. That's where the kobold guy is. And let me guess, the road towards Dresden is blocked by this fort? Yep. And random encounter.
They will break against our resolve.
Nabasu. What the... Excuse me? Can't just go sucking my Triceratops' blood out? Also, there's a succubus here. Priority 1. Stop there being a succubus here.
Make every strike count.
Bigitha, you should be saddled up.
Run them through.
Okay, that seems to use people's actions up, but... smite one of them, I guess. Smite Chaos, because I can do that now as a Hell Knight. See? You do get something out of being a Hell Knight. Oh, and I've still got another... Bless my... Nah, whatever. I'll save that. I only get one cast. Way to completely miss that giant demon. Good job, good job. I was meaning to do people's spell books as well and teach Nenio Acid Pit. Oh well, didn't do that. Can somebody actually hit? How many? That's 145 hit points. And Woljif has been dominated, and you're still sucking this Triceratops dry. I hate most of these things.
You crossed the wrong monk.
Succubus explodes, love that for me. The Succubus explodes were very much my favourite New Wave band.
Out of my way!
And if you too think this much about slightly niche British 80s music, hi, my people.
Did I mess up again?
Why can't you move? Oh no, you can. It just wasn't showing on the HUD for some reason. God, this Nabasu really is grown. It has so many hit points. What extra abilities? Oh yeah, you have Searing Light. That's exciting. Yes, also, throw a splash heal down. Give Clyde some of his blood back. Because I've only got one cast of so many of these, I'm just like, is this really the time to use them? Magic Missile, this guy. Well, that worked. Yes, continue to attack the 20 AC person. AC doesn't affect touch attacks, which is a problem when you keep getting hit with Vampiric Touch, but hey.
You won't survive me.
You'd have to move to do that, which would probably attack of opportunity. Oh no, because it's within 5 feet, so you're fine. Clyde is really taking a beating. Or a sucking? No. You should cast... Do you have Dispel? Sure do. Fails. Because it's difficulty 19, that's okay. Well.
I'll remove this obstacle.
I mean, you won't, because you'll do 1 damage, but hey. Ah! Woljif snapped out of it on his own. You'll have to see it.
Cover me, all right?
And then just stab this Nabasu a lot. See, it's a sneak attack, because he didn't expect him to display free will.
Endure this.
This thing has so many hit points, and is surprisingly hard to hit.
Hear you cry.
The inheritor, guide my blade.
I mean, it's dead now, but you know. No good loot. Nope. Cool. Social, if you want to use your 1 cast of Cure Crit... Actually, no, that's foolish. You have smaller cures that we could be using. Sealer could be stroking people. Palpate the life back into them. Yes, good. And actually, Clyde, how am I for potions? Really not good. Next time I go to a shop, must try and remember. Use this Cure Serious. Wow. I mean, you two have a lot of hit points, right? How many hit points do you have? Why doesn't it say here? 77, yeah, that's quite a lot. I also think that was a bad roll on Cure Serious Wounds. No, not Bigitha. She's fine. Ah, clicked the wrong thing is what I did there. That'll do. Bye. I mean, I achieved nothing. I should maybe have just gone back to camp and rested again to let my armies wake up. Oh, and it's night anyway, so sure, I guess. Progress? Question mark? Ooh, speaking of control spells, I should check people's spellbooks, shouldn't I? Am I still okay with all of these? Is there something I want more than animal aspect? Because I don't use that. I don't know if I can use it while I'm astride a dinosaur. Maybe I should take another lesser restoration, because they're clearly important. And I'll grab another cure instead of this acid fang that I never remember to use. Darren is spontaneous, Ember's spontaneous. Camellia, what are you holding on to? Find power. No, again, restoration. Seriously. I cannot stress how necessary restoration is proving to be. Do you not have lesser restoration? Or is that level 2? That is level 2. You already have a cast of it. Take one of your inflicts away, because you don't use it. I mean, you don't use most of these, because I don't remember things. Nanny, oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Acid Pit's level 4. Yeah, I mean, let's lose one of the casts of Brain Murder for Acid Pit, I guess, because it's a pit of acid. I like how Summon Pit has... Oh, thank you for the stretch and hydrate reminders. Summon Pit has all this text on it about how it works and reflex saves and how falling into the pit hurts, and it's just like, you make a hole. At the bottom of the pit is a pool of acid. It's a hole with acid in it. What more do you want? Yeah. Wardrift still can't cast level 4s, which, boo. You should probably have a dispel. And do you know any restorations? No, I think those are divine spells anyway. Alright. Alright. Let's go back to bed. To my tent. Away. Nenio is encumbered. Well, good thing I'm going to bed. My brain says there's a joke there, and I really can't find it. Why does it keep deselecting the people I want to be scroll scribing? Or is it keeping them selected but not showing me? The crusade is harsh, but for those cast aside by fate, it is a chance for a new life. Cast aside by fate. Well, now, that's a better ring to it than Dirty Crook. Yes, some of these don't sound like the actual voice actors, but that's because I maintain, like Waldriff and Anevia especially, are written to sound English. They just hired American VAs. Alright, out we go. We'll keep with that same setup. But I mean, most importantly, we need to get the army working. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Army working overtime. Oh, I can recruit new people. If I select this army, click recruit. No? I have to walk these up from Canabras as well? Are there ever going to be anything other than just these clerics? I mean, let's just have everybody. Army 3, up you go. Scoot, scoot. Scoot, scoot. You're back up to strength 4. That's nice. And combine. No, the wrong way. Oh yeah, all our footmen died. That was a thing that happened. We can't have more units. That is a problem. Okay, shield bearers, you accomplish very little. And now this army is up to level 5. I mean, what I need to do is level up my commander so that she can make so that she can have more units. Well, and, you know, hope that feat drops. TFW, the feat drops. Oh. That was a bad beat drop sound, Emma. I don't think there's much more we can do today. I don't think there's much more we can do anywhere without cleaning these forts out, so skip day. Let this army move again. And they still won't quite make it there. Boo. And you may as well follow. Because you can, and like you'll be there if if we lose another unit and need reinforcing. Skip day. Alright, let's assault this fort. It's green, we're fine. Gargoyles. How do they feel about Scorching Ray? They don't love it. Ghouls, skeletons, and sharpshooters. Okay, let's take out their fire support with our fire support. I mean, our fire support is also the literal fire. To Gargoyle, yeah, they have a billion damage reduction. As should be expected, really. You know what? Skip it. Let them come to you. You can heal yourself some. Smite them. And move there. Okay, you keep laying down some fire on those sharpshooters. Oh, nice. Double up. And you finish them off before they get another shot off. Stab the gargoyles. Accomplish nothing. Likewise. Ah, you got one of them. Good job. Throw some healing their way. Stab the skeletons. Why are my clerics not getting to act? Looks like they have an effect on them, but I can't see what it is. That was a really weird excerpt sound, just that. Okay, that smite worked. Thank God for that. I mean, yeah, they're clerics, of course, thank God for that. Speaking of, give the clerics some healing. Watch that medic tent meter go down. They should really have shot the ghouls. Shockingly, these gargoyles, a lot of HP. Who knew? But that smite is taking down their defenses nicely. Don't know if you can hear that background dog. It's not my dog. It's not even in this house. It's very loud. Give them some healing. Little gargoyle. These rangers are doing great with their morale. Just all shoot all the time. And the clerics, meanwhile, are panicking. So, you know, let's say morale is variable. Okay, finish off the gargoyles, and now we just have 22 skeletons left, which, like, doesn't seem like a lot in this context, and then you think about what 22 animated skeletons would look like. That's quite a lot of people. Certainly a lot of skeletons to be attacked by. And now we have, I believe, opened the way. But let's fight this demon army as well. Shut up, background dog. Oh, hey, more gargoyles. And sharpshooters. 2 units of sharpshooters. Boo to that. Why don't you start off by scorching raying the gargoyles? Well, that solved that problem. I feel like my archers probably have some kind of derogatory joke to make about the fact that the skeletons are using crossbows. I am, of course, modelling this after every recurve archer and our opinions on people shooting compound. Which, again, is one of these feuds that I elect not to care about that much. Like Oxford-Cambridge, which is a feud I was electing not to care about at the same time as the archery one. Funnily enough. I say funnily enough. Not really. How many can you cure that? 15. That seems like it's worth it, right? 15 more people. It's a bunch of people. Yeah. You guys can just take down the sharpshooters. Thank you. Starve them of any kind of fire support. One set of ghouls down. Smite these ones first. Hit for massive damage. Yeah, these googles just drop in like... Googles? I think my brain got stuck between ghouls and gargoyles. Yeah, we're just killing Google today. Maybe that's why I've been having some connection problems. Soldiers came across a group of riders on fatigued horses. They were desperately fending off a demon attack after what had clearly been a long pursuit. The Crusaders slew the fiends and questioned the travellers. The riders turned out to be escaped prisoners from the demons' mines outside Dresden. They killed the cultist guards and stolen the horses. According to them, their guards knew nothing of the commander's forces, so hopefully our offensive will catch Dresden unawares. We can but hope. Having driven out the monsters, Crusaders discovered that which had drawn their attention. Graves! During their retreat from the Lost Chapel, its last defenders stopped here to bury their comrades whose wounds were too severe. Clerics can sense the god's blessing on the ground where their faithful warriors were laid to rest. Energy points +1. What does that mean? Oh, and our camp's moved up to where that fort was. Neat. Wait, we have another army? Mounted scouts? Okay, they sound like there'll be more use than the footmen here. Let's switcheroo. The footmen and shield bearers can be in the backup army. And the mounted scouts can come over here. And meanwhile, the protagonists will advance. And time will pass. And there is someone on the road. Oh no. What, to camp? Oh, our storyline's now advancing. Hello? Something is occurring in camp. Oh, wait, no, I didn't recognize people here. That's Lan, isn't it, Brain? You wake up in the middle of the night to screams and the sounds of battle. A moment later, Nevia bolts into the tent. Commander, are you right? Praise Desna, we're in trouble. The camp's under attack. Lan, bow in hand, is right behind her. The fools. This is no war camp, it's a garden party. I warned them to watch the sky. Sirap? It's a complete mess. The camp's on fire, winged beasts are attacking from the sky, trying to snatch our people away. We need to mount a defense and quickly. Who attacked us? I don't know, I can't see anything in the dark. All I can say is they're attacking from the sky, not charging us from the ground. I got a closer look at them. I don't think they're demons, more like flying statues. Yeah, we fought a lot of those. At least their skin's like stone. Regular weapons are all but useless. Even the vague description is clear enough. The camp's under attack by gargoyles. I know. Okay, 2 arms. That's how many I've got. See, it feels early to be stopping, but I think with our connection problems and everything, we might just leave it there. That seems like a good point to let off. So we didn't make it to Dresden today. But, you know, we learned some things, and now we've been ambushed yet again. We do that a lot. And yeah, I think we're going to call it, and I will go and look at hardware. So, thank you all, as ever, for watching. Sorry for the slightly shorter and interrupted stream. I'm as annoyed as anybody. But hey, it is what it is. If you've been watching, you know where to find me, but just in case, this is twitch.tv/Serasent, that's SERASENT, the House of Hubris, streaming every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday at 2 p.m. British time, that is 9 a.m. Eastern, 6 Pacific. Other time zones are available, but you can do the maths, or you can just throw us a follow to be notified whenever I'm live. Slight amendment to that schedule. This coming Saturday, that is the... I should really know, 19th? 18th? 18th. Cool. I know how time works. This coming Saturday, the 18th of November. Why did I have to check the month? I will not be streaming. I will be busy in another city doing quiz and generally having a good time. So, yeah, no stream that weekend. Ordinarily, if I'm missing a Saturday, I would try and do one on Sunday, but I'll be traveling back from said event on Sunday and generally no use to anyone. And I have to do some VA anyway. So that won't be happening. But, yeah. So, nothing this weekend, but we will be back the following week. If you do miss anything, VODs are on Twitch for 8 weeks after the fact. Everything else, you can go to the YouTube. Link is down there. It says VOD Archive, that's what it is. Or go to youtube.com/@House of Hubris, where you can find everything going back to the start of the channel, which, as you saw from that resub, is nearly 3 years of content. There's lots of games there. We've done lots of things. Check them out. While you're there, why not subscribe and get hot, fresh VODs in your subscription feed every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. If you feel like supporting me telling a man that all his friends have been dead for decades financially, then you can, of course, cheer or subscribe on Twitch, but you very much don't have to. Just turn up and hang out and be chill and be good to each other. And then everybody's having a good time. Also, if you really want to support the stream in a way that doesn't cost you your hard-earned monies, because I know times are tight these days, tell somebody. If you know somebody who you think might appreciate this kind of nonsense, let them know I'm around. This is genuinely the best thing you can do for small streamers. I think that's about it. If you want to find me elsewhere on the internet, socials are all down there, or it's House of Hubris, pretty much anywhere, at House of Hubris on Twitter, House of Hubris at kind.social on Mastodon, houseofhubris.bsky.social on Blue Sky, where I do all the social media things, posting memes and stream notifications and stuff about my voice acting projects. So, hey, go and check those out. On which note, Chaker Season 2 still airing. Very good. Come listen to me. I think that's about it. Yeah, so love you all. I will be back on Thursday. In the meantime, hang around, because instead of just going dark, I'm going to send the raid over to Desert Bus, who are currently doing their annual charity spectacular, which I've been watching a lot of, and y'all should too. Alright. Love to you all. Stick around for that, and I will see you on Thursday. Bye. I only have so many hands. Bye.